Hey, hello again. Well, I'm in Paris, taking a little international trip this time. Just out early, looking for a scene or two to paint. I shipped all my art supplies, my oil, paints and brushes, and my glass palette, and that all went really well, but now I need to get to a art supply store and get some solvent. It's really nice just to walk along the Seine here in Paris. There's lots of beautiful old bridges. It leads right past a bunch of beautiful World Heritage sites. Lots of opportunities to paint, and it's not too crowded if you get right down on the water. It's kind of hot today. It's going to be 80 degrees. So down here on the water with a little breeze, it's a little cooler as well. I headed out early. My wife and I are on a Viking river cruise with her parents, which is extremely nice, but it does offer some challenges. The room is small on the ship, and you have to kind of pack your gear light to be able to get in and out of the ship easily and to walk distances. So here's the scene I'm going to paint. I want to simplify it and just capture the end of the bridge and those two turrets and that beautiful old building over there. I'm not sure what that building is. I'll look it up and put it on the video. I don't have any solvent yet. I'm waiting for the art store to open. There's a bunch of sommelier art stores here in Paris, but they don't open until 10 a.m. So I headed out at about 7 a.m. I'm just waiting now for the store to open. So I'm going to try painting without solvent. I don't have any linseed oil or anything yet. They don't like you to take any kind of flammable products like solvent or linseed oil or liquid on the plane. I planned to just buy some when I got here to Paris. So I'll just try painting without any solvent. I did take some time to do a nice drawing of the architecture, kind of to get the desire to do detail out of my system. Especially when I'm in a new area, I tend to want to capture everything, so I went ahead and did a detailed pencil drawing on a piece of gessoed linen, 9x12. I just have it taped to another board. So I'll see what happens. Alright, here's the light. Pretty detailed pencil sketch. I've got my normal limited palette, plein air colors out. Ivory black, titanium white, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, burnt umber, alizarin crimson, cad red, cad yellow, and Windsor lemon. Now, since I don't have any kind of medium or solvent, I'll just be wiping out the brush with a paper towel or with my t-shirt rag and try to keep things as clean as possible. I'm using mostly Rembrandt colors today, which come out of the tube pretty wet, pretty nice viscosity for painting, so hopefully it'll go down. This is a Pissarro oil primed linen. It has kind of a warm shade to it, warm tone to it already. That's the way it comes. So I may just try to use a little bit of these oily paints, the cad yellow and the Windsor lemon, since they come with a lot of oil, and a touch of burnt umber, and just lightly try to seal the pencil drawing with that. It's a different approach for me. As you know, I normally use a Gamsol or a turpentine wash to begin. Okay, I looked on my map. That is actually the Seine river side of the Louvre, and that is the Pont de Carousel, the Carousel Bridge. As you can see, I'm not able to pick up much clean oil from the paint I squeezed out, so I'm just going to seal the drawing with as thin a coat of paint as possible. I'm starting with the shadows, locking those in, as I'm sure it'll change as the sun moves. Hey, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been busy with travel and shows and some sickness in the family. So I appreciate your patience. Alright. Just getting started.
Oh, yeah, good on you. Pretty classic, just got painting on the Seine.
Yeah.
Are you doing the bridge, eh?
The bridge and that face of the Louvre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The two little towers.
Yeah, it's very striking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a nice composition, actually.
Nice place to set up. Got a little shade.
Yeah, there's not many people.
Yeah.
Maybe as well. I'm just on my way to the Tuileries Gardens. I gathered they're over here somewhere.
Yeah. If you walk, keep walking this beautiful thick bridge that goes right to it. For this trip I did some research and preparation to bring my oil paints, pochade box and surfaces. I brought a pad of 20 sheets of Centurion oil-primed linen. I brought about 12 Centurion oil-primed linen panels and a handful of other types of panels. I also brought my gouache paints and a couple pads of arches or arches, cold press watercolor paper blocks. I put the paints in a bag with a prominent label in English and in French that they were non-hazardous, non-flammable artist colors. I cleaned my pochade box thoroughly and packed this all in my larger rollerboard suitcase, which I checked in for the flight. I love to just pack light and carry on all my luggage and not check anything in, because I've had my luggage get lost before. Even for international trips, I usually just carry on. But I couldn't get away with that on this trip with oil paints and panels and my tripod and my pochade box. So I packed it and checked it, and it all came through just fine. I'll talk in a later video about how I packed and brought all the paintings home. I'm not pre-mixing my colors to match the scene like I'd normally do. I'm just mixing on the fly with my brush and painting loosely and thinly. I'm doing this because I don't have any liquid or Gamsol yet, so I'm trying this different approach. Alright, well here's where it ended up. Good little starting exercise. I wasn't able to get into too much detail because the light is changing pretty quickly. So now the art store should be open. It's about 10:30. We'll grab some solvent and try to find another place to set up. If you'd like to support the channel, please visit my website. I sell these little plein air pieces at a reasonable price because I consider them practice. It really makes me happy when someone likes my art enough that they want to hang it in their home. You can also sign up for my newsletter and stay up to date on my new work and shows and get a discount on original art and prints.